Hey, what's good, y'all? Hope y'all are doing well today. Happy Friday to you. We're at the end of the week. Thank God that y'all made it through this day. Thank God that y'all made it through this week. TGIF, the weekend is upon us. Hope y'all had a blessed and wonderful day and a blessed and wonderful week. I did as well. I'm gonna get into the topic for this video. So, as we know, as many of us know, earlier in the week, I believe it was Sunday night, three University of Virginia football players were unfortunately murdered by Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. The players that were murdered were Lavelle Davis Jr., Devin Chandler, he was shot in his sleep, and Deshaun Perry. My heartfelt condolences and prayers go out to the families. Um, I can't imagine what you're going through right now. So my heartfelt condolences and my prayers go out to you. May they rest in peace. My heartfelt condolences and prayers go out to Christopher Darnell Jones Jr., his family, because I can't imagine what they're going through. They have a loved one that's facing a significant amount of time in prison, a long time in prison, maybe life. This young man, he four lives are ruined. Three lives were taken, and another life is going to be in prison for God, Lord knows how long. Lord knows how long. Um, this young man is going to be in prison, but he should be punished to the fullest extent of the law because it was a planned attack and he committed murder. So he's going to be going away for a long time. And again, my heartfelt condolences to the three young men, to the families of the three young men who were lost, and my prayers go out to them, and my prayers go out to Darnell Jones Jr.'s family as well. My prayers go out to his family because he's gonna need prayers where he's going. He's gonna need God, um, and it's unfortunate this happened. So I read a report from Roanoke, out of news affiliate out of Roanoke, Virginia, that said um, Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. was being bullied. That he was a former player. They said that he was being hazed, and before he shot one of the victims, he pushed him and said, "Why are y'all always picking on me?" His father reported, Jones' father reported that his son told him that he was being bullied. And the dad told him, just ignore it and just go to class. That was the wrong thing he could have told him because bullying doesn't go away. It doesn't. Not like that. It does not. You can't just ignore it. His his youngest brother said, yeah, he was hazed and he was being bullied as well. So what he did was wrong. Make no question about. There's no question about it. What he did was unequivocally a terrorist attack. It was calculated. Two other people were shot. They're in my prayers. Thankfully, they survived, but three people lost their lives, and one life is ruined forever. And I believe this young man was bullied. I truly do. It's unfortunate how this went down. I hate it that it went down, but the three people who were murdered, and people gonna say that I'm victim blaming or victim shaming or whatever the case may be. No, we gotta look at all sides of this. We gotta weigh this situation for what it is. What role did the three young men play in their deaths? I don't believe that Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. just walked up to him and just shot him randomly. I don't believe this young man did that. I believe he was bullied. I believe he was fed up and he just couldn't take it no more. Again, it's unfortunate he took the route of murdering them or picking up a damn gun instead of putting up these or going to someone, or maybe he did. We don't know. Details are still, circulating. But in any event, We have to learn conflict resolution among our in our community. We have to learn it. We have to learn conflict resolution. Picking up a gun, fighting should be the last resort. This should be the last resort. But I'd rather you do these than to pick up the blicky, to pick up the steel. We have to learn conflict resolution. We have to learn it. The only way you should pick up a gun is to defend yourself, defend your family if your life is in danger. That's the only reason. I'm not for putting down the guns. Yes, putting down the guns when it comes to resolving conflict resolution, yes. But when it comes to defending your life, defending the lives of your loved ones, pick up the gun. I'm all for it. It's our Second Amendment rights to defend ourselves by any and all means. When your life is at danger, or the danger or the lives of your loved ones are in danger, pick up that gun. I'm all for it. I get it. I was a gun owner. Matter of fact, I'm getting my gun license here soon again. But when it comes to conflict resolution, like being bullied, the gun is the last resort. Please. And as a young man, as a man that was bullied 40 years ago, as a young kid, I could sympathize with kids that are being bullied. Picking up a gun, no, that's not the answer. It's not going to solve it because this just make your life more, um, make things worse for you. As Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. will find out soon enough. Like I said, my wife works in education. She showed me a video a couple of days ago of a young kid, middle school, that was being bullied. Must have been about like 5'2", 5'3", maybe 5'4", real skinny young man. And there was a Samoan kid that was bullying him. This kid had to be about 5'10", 5'11", 200 pounds. He was slapping this kid around. The kid was cowering. Stop, man, stop, stop. It wasn't me, stop. And the Samoan kid was just yelling at him, cussing out him, slapping him. And his friend was filming it, was videoing this. The kid, the bully's friend was videoing this taking place and egging the kid on to bully this young man some more. Yeah, man, hit him again, man. Yeah, man. And I'm looking at this and I'm disturbed. I'm deeply disturbed because on so many levels, it's just not right. I was that kid 35, 40 years ago. I was that kid. And it breaks my heart and it tears at me because I hate to see kids bullied. And nowadays it's worse because you have social media. So now you have internet bullying on top of physical bullying, on top of the mental anguish. People making fun of you when you go to school on social media. It's just out of control now. I would not want to be. I'm so glad I'm not a child coming up now. It is just out of control. But you have to look at the parents. What role they playing? Come on. You have to look at the role of the parents. And my wife told me the kid that was bullying this young man, she said, "Well, y'all wouldn't have found out had his friend not videoed it." Lady, are you serious? So now you're encouraging it? Some of these parents need their asses kicked. I mean, straight up, they do. Because yes, what the kids are doing is bad, but the parents, they get it from the parents or lack of parenting. So the parents need to hold themselves, they're responsible. This young man's in the gang. That's his family. Lord knows what they have him doing or what that gang is doing. Hit the thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Bullying is just the mental anguish of it. Like I said, I see a therapist now, and part of it is me dealing with me being bullied back in the years ago, decades ago, and in workplace bullying when I was in the military, verbal harassment. That was even worse. I'm dealing with that too. I had mental trauma for that. So I'm dealing with all my issues from my childhood of being physically bullied, and then from being mentally bullied, verbally and mentally bullied when I was in the military, my years in the Air Force. So it's a lot that that I've been going through, and I've been in therapy almost for 2 years now, and I encourage people to go to therapy. Go to therapy. It helps. It's helping me. I'm still a work in progress. I have a long way to go, but it's helping me. I'm just saying, this bullying is terrible. It's mentally traumatizing, and it just doesn't go away. You can't ignore it. It just don't go away. It goes into adulthood. You're still dealing with that trauma. I am, and I know many people out there are as well. So please, bullies, um, and come to find out, the kid that was bullying me was bullied, and that's normally how it happens. It's like a recurring cycle because they feel they had a power. I do not like bullies. I never did. I never bullied anyone because I didn't want to put anyone through the trauma that I had gone through. That was just my common sense. Even as a child, I was like, why would I bully someone and put them through what I went through? Yeah, Steve Carlo. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it's tough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, this generation, they're not getting the belt exactly. Yup, and I agree. The coaches and the staff need to be blamed because they want to paint the victims out to be angels. And I'm not saying that their deaths were warranted. It was not. But we cannot paint them as saints. We have to look at the big picture. Yes, what Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. did was horrible, horrific. But we have to look at the big picture. Where were the coaches? Where were the staff? The professors? Other alumni? Other students, where were they at? I mean, other students. Did they see this going on? They say if you see something, say something. Why wasn't something being said? Because Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. is a victim as well. He was a victim of bullying, hazing, whatever the case may be. And I believe he was. I don't think this young man just blatantly went up and just shot three people. No, and shot two other people on the bus. And he didn't shoot anyone else. Come on. Virginia got rid of the death penalty. Oh well. I guess that serves him well. And he probably wouldn't have got it because as black on black crime. So when a black person kills another black person, they normally don't get the death penalty unless it's a cop or a government employee or something like that. But that rarely happens. 9 times out of 10, that rarely happens. So yeah, but bullying, my heart, my prayers go out to those who are bullied. Um, my prayers go out to you. I hope and pray that you find the support that you need, be it through therapy or like my father taught me. He gave me some boxing gloves. I'm a huge boxing fan. He got a pair of adult boxing gloves for him and a pair of child boxing gloves for me. And we went in our basement in Detroit, and he said, "I'm gonna teach you how to fight." And we went down there for hours and we just boxing. And that's how I learned to fight. and I kicked that bully's ass. I was expelled from school, which didn't make sense to my parents because it was my first fight and I was defending myself. But I got kicked out of school, but he stayed in school. But this is back in the days when kids fought. They fought it out. And me and that boy, me and that boy, the kid that was bullying me, he was my best friend in the neighborhood. My best friend in the neighborhood. Michael Jenkins. I never forget him. Michael Jenkins, 1984. Yup. I'll never forget that. But that's how I learned. My parents got tired of me being beat up, being chased home, and they said, "You're gonna learn to fight." So, like I said, my father got a pair of boxing gloves for him, adult sized boxing gloves, and child boxing gloves for me. And we went in the basement and we boxed it out for hours, days, until I learned how to defend myself. In the military, I was verbally harassed and mentally abused, and it caused me to break out in hives on my feet and my arms and my hands, and I just had to deal with it. And I wanted it to go to I was planning for it to go to the point of what Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. did, but thank God he stepped in and he told me, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not the way to go. So thank God for that. Oh, moving along. So those are bullied. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Get the help you need. If hopefully your parents, a pastor, older adult, whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Just don't ignore it. Address it. Take karate classes, judo classes, boxing lessons, anything, but don't pick up a gun. Please don't do that. If you pick up a gun, be it to defend yourself or your family, if your lives are in danger, but not to settle a score with a bully. Please don't do that. Please. Take judo classes, karate lessons, boxing lessons, whatever. Whatever you have to do. Play sports, but channel the anger in a positive way and the bullying, defending yourself in a positive way. Like I said, through karate, judo, or boxing lessons. But don't pick up the steel, please. Moving along, Shaquille Robinson, a young lady from North Carolina, from what I read, was 25 years old. I think she was a social media influencer or a young entrepreneur. Any event, she went to Cabo with some friends, and there's video circulating of her being beat like to a pulp, just getting beat up. And the person that was videoing this taking place was a guy. The girl that was beating the person that was beating Shaquille Robinson up was another female. And the sorry excuse for a man did not step in and break this up. She was getting punched in the face, getting kneed in the face, and kneed in the body, whatever. And she died from a broken neck. The people that she came with, they hauled ass and flew out of Mexico. Well, now the FBI is involved because it's a murder and it took place in another country. So yeah, so they're in big trouble, and rightfully so. Just be careful, young people. People who may seem to be your friends aren't your friends. I think this was set up. I think these people, from what I've read so far, I think these people were jealous of Miss Robinson, jealous of her success, and they set her up to be murdered. So please be careful. Please be careful. Please be careful. Please. It's a shame. My heart um goes out to her family. My condolences and prayers to y'all. I'm so sorry. Please be careful. Be careful out there. There's some jealous, evil people out here in this world. So please be careful, y'all. Please be careful. Like I always say, when you go out here, you got to watch your back. Be so aware of your surroundings. Please. I'm glad you're seeing a therapist, man. Yeah, every Friday. Okay. Do a lot of walking. That's good. Shout out to you, Steve Carlo. Hey, Dion. Hey, Dion Mitchell. How you doing? But yeah, my heart goes out to this young lady's family because it was so senseless. And like I said, I think she was set up. From what I've read so far, I think she was set up because that doesn't make sense. You did not render aid. You did not stop this attack from happening. You encouraged it. I mean, come on, man. People are just so damn evil now and wicked. No humility, no respect for a human life. But in any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications so I do videos on here. On that note, y'all take care. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. Be safe. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Wherever you may be doing, going out about your daily life or your weekend, whatever, grocery shopping, going to the bank, whatever you do, please be safe. Beware and be aware of your surroundings. Just be safe. Brothers and sisters, please be safe. God bless you. Take care. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Thank you for your love and support. And drop your comments below. Like I always say, we don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. All right, till next time, I love y'all and take care. Peace and blessings. I'm out.